If Mr. Bean had any childhood traumas, this episode would definitely be on the list. The story begins when Mr. Bean discovers a mysterious substance in a pond. After consulting an animal encyclopedia, he realizes they are frog eggs, so he immediately scoops them up with his shoe and takes them home. Little did he know he was setting the stage for future trouble. Mr. Bean kept the frog eggs in his bathtub. When he checked on them the next day, they had hatched into a group of tiny tadpoles. To help them grow faster, Mr. Bean fed them goldfish food. He soon discovered that these little tadpoles had a huge appetite, so he poured an entire bottle of food into the tub. But the very next second, the tadpoles quickly grew into frogs to make their lives more comfortable. Bean brought in a pile of dirt from outside and created a miniature ecosystem. As time went on, the frogs gradually turned into huge toads, and the noise they made grew louder and louder. Bean could barely stand it. That night, an owl perched on Bean's window to rest. At that moment, Bean was taking a shower, when suddenly, a tongue wrapped itself around Teddy's neck. It turned out to be a giant toad. Mr. Bean used all his strength to snatch Teddy back, but when he turned around, he discovered a group of toads feasting on the steaks in the refrigerator. Terrified by this horrifying scene, Mr. Bean fled into the bathroom, only to find even more toads there. Terrified, Bean immediately boarded up the bathroom. After doing some research, he discovered that these toads were extremely dangerous carnivorous toads. As the toads hopped around in the bathroom, the ceiling downstairs shook so violently it was on the verge of collapsing. At that moment, the landlord was entertaining distinguished guests downstairs, with the table laden with cakes and all sorts of food. To get rid of the toads, Mr. Bean grabbed a net and rushed into the bathroom, but he quickly ran back out because the terrifying toads had destroyed the net. Suddenly, there was a loud crash as the ceiling collapsed completely. The toads all fell into the landlord's home, immediately leaping onto the dining table and devouring everything in sight. They even tried to eat the landlord's pet cat. At this critical moment, Mr. Bean came up with an idea. He used the steak in his hand to distract the toads, then opened the window and lured the entire group onto the bus.